We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Zach Greinke is on the mound for Game 2. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game. And that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game. Give him a chance to win.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He will lead this one off today.
Number 39.
Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, Evan Longoria has been tearing it up lately. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
Stepping up now, Corey Dickerson. Career line against Greinke. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Well, you're excited that the season starts, but you lose game 1 at home. And I tell you what, you feel the pressure already. The home crowd wants to see that W. You don't want it to linger. You go out there in game 2 and you try to knock off that first home win.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
1 out, nobody on. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe.
Barehanded at his knees. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Tampa Bay nothing. Blue Jays due up next. Major League Baseball is on the show. Jake Odorizzi will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Stepping into the box, Joe Carter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Well, Matt, I tell you, it's fun to get the season going, and probably even more fun for them. They won the first game, and now you go to game 2 and won game 1 on the road. So you're feeling really good about your ball club right now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I really like what Justin Bour does for this team. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To short, hit hard. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
In now, Josh Donaldson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Odorizzi's ready. 1-2 on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. Set to deal on 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off and he still loses him.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop Troy Tulowitzki. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. 1-1. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Payoff pitch on its way. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run home run for Troy Tulowitzki. Second home run early in the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Well, the lesson here, folks, is you simply cannot give up 2-out walks because they always come back to bite you in the side. That turns what was going to be a real quick inning into one you want to forget real quick.
Into the box, Justin Bohr.
Baseman, Justin Bohr.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now a swing and a fly ball. Longoria in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We'll head to the top of the 2nd. It's now 2-0 Blue Jays. Digging in now, Fred McGriff. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Fred McGriff.
Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And he lays off for ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Rays have cut this to a 2-1 ball game now.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Here's the catcher,
40,
Wilson Ramos.
Wilson Ramos.
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. And he takes a called strike one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fastball called strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
At the plate, Brad Miller. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Greinke ready now, the 1-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Carter is after it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall. He still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Runners on first with one down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate is Andre Ethier. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now a swing and a ground ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Rays answer right back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 2, the Rays 1. Now at the plate, Devin
Leading out for the
Travis.
Jays,
He'll lead things off here in this
second baseman,
one-run contest.
Devin Travis.
Chopped at the plate. Ramos has it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Wilson Ramos. Great hands, quick feet. He's really becoming one of the best catchers in the league right now. Defensively, that is.
Here's Kendrys Morales. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hit hard but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Here's another 2-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The 2-2 one more time. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Kevin Pillar is on deck. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Batting 8th.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar.
Pilar.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
Well, he's got a high pitch count. We're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Ball three. Russell Martin waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he misses here for ball four. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already
Catcher.
2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this
Martin.
continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Russell Martin now. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A fastball that just misses inside. One and one. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Here's the 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Another full count pitch home. Just hung in there on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
Ready for another chance? Joe Carter, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Odorizzi comes set. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit at third. Longoria's got it. He'll go the short way to Miller, and that ends the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We've played 2. It's now 3-1 Blue Jays. A nice daytime shot there from one of the many marinas here in Toronto as we're set to go in the 3rd inning of this one. Ready now, Phil Gosselin. And he'll start out there, half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson gonna have to hurry, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
The left fielder, number 10, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. It's the Blue Jays 3, the Rays 1. And here is Jose Bautista now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jose Bautista.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Just a bit low. Ball 3.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Here it is on 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I got 3-2.
And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ethier racing back. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there.
And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Wow, that thing rocketed to right field. The outfielder got a decent jump on it. It made a great leaping try, but he just can't make a play. By the time he tracks it down, it's too late. The triple was pretty much a done deal.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Hey, great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bohr. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Odorizzi's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball 2.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Devin.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Here's Kendrys Morales. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
2 down, runners at first and second. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. 3 innings complete. The Jays lead it 4-1. In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Evan Longoria.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Fred McGriff. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled back. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Bohr is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Brad Miller.
Now batting, Brad Miller. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Greinke over to first, and the runner back easily. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding in once again, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The 0-2 home. Bouncer down the line. And he's safe. Coming to the plate now, Andre Ethier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays leave them loaded. They trail it 4-1. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar.
Leading off
He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Fielder, number 11.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And a changeup right down the middle.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
1-1. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Russell Martin now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Ready for another shot now. Joe Carter, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed up a little high. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Here he is, falling behind, another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
In there, 2-1.
2-1.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. On deck is Jose Bautista. Three and one. Here it is. Popped in the air back behind short. Duffy takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The set and the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Odorizzi comes set. Here it is on 2-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Now to the plate, Phil Gosselin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter, Phil Gosselin.
Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. And he misses 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Hit down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Now
And I'll
batting,
tell you, this is the
left fielder,
last guy in the lineup
Corey
you want to put on base for
Dickerson.
free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
In now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. No hits to this point. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Rafael Hernandez will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. One and 0 pitch on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And the changeup is way low that time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Into the box, Evan Longoria. And this is hit hard to the right side. Comes set and the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Fred McGriff. Lifted the other way to left center. Carter is in pursuit, and a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. In to score the runner from second. Now the relay home, and not in time as the second run scores.
Well, Matt, he's sure doing his part. That's his 3rd RBI of the game. Now they're down by 1. He's keeping them in this game.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Standing in, Brad Miller, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Matt Duffy would be next. Here it comes on 3-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he'd thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Rays 3. Rafael Hernandez will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Playing center field, number 27.
Erasmo Ramirez is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Erasmo Ramirez.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Nope.
Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turn the momentum back to the other team.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here comes the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Look out, 2-0 now.
Tell you what, that speed kills you, Matt. He walked him to get on. He nibbled, trying to make him swing the bat, and he didn't. And now he's on first base, and he falls behind this hitter 2-0. That speed will kill you.
Here he comes on 2-0. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Ethier is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Bohr.
Ready once again, Justin Bohr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You might say that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
1 out and a runner on second base. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's stolen base number 1 on the young season. Here it comes, 2-0. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Stepping into the box, Devin Travis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
That's a ball.
4-1.
Counts 1-0.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Swing and a miss on what should have been ball 3. Instead, the count goes to 2-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
2 outs here with a runner at third. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Flips it underhand. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit to short. Duffy is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. 5 innings complete. Toronto leads this one 5-3. Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Matt
Couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate is Andre Ethier, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. 1 out, nobody on. Now it's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
No strike.
Phil Gosselin waits on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Phil.
Stepping in and
Gosselin.
ready for another shot, Phil Gosselin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And not in time as Ethier's in there with a stolen base. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, he hasn't been as efficient as he'd like to be. He's already in the 6th inning, though. That's the one positive, but this is a lot of pitches for the 6th inning.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and, man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Rafael Hernandez is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
The 1-0 delivery. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Corey Dickerson would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Ethier leads off a second. Here's the pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Ready with the 2-0. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Digging in once again, Kendrys Morales. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fouled back. The 1-2 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Ready for another shot now. Kevin Pillar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Ethier's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. 4 for 12. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. A little bouncer. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Rays 3. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. At the plate, Evan Longoria. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
That's
2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Looking to send him packing again. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Fred McGriff.
Striding in once again, Fred McGriff. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. This is in the air out to right. On the move is Batista, and that's the 3rd out. Good work there by Zach Greinke. His club's holding a 5-3 lead. Ready once again, Joe Carter will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Joe Carter.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Now the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Now another 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Favorable call in there for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Rays 3. Aaron Loop has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 62, Aaron Loop.
Stepping up to the plate, Brad Miller. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Brad Miller.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 5.
Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. At the plate, Matt Duffy. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to left. first home run of the campaign for him. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, he really hit that ball well. Just got great extension and didn't miss the pitch.
Right fielder number 16, Andre Ethier.
At the plate is Andre Ethier as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that misses 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in now, Phil Gosselin. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Rays get one back here thanks to the solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5, the Rays 4. Danny Farquhar is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
43, Danny Farquhar.
Ready now, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Tulowitzki.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Bour.
Now at the plate, Justin Bour. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Outside, 2-1. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 6-4.
And everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And the catch made out there by Ethier, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And they start him out away with a called strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Ready on 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Another 2-2 offering. And a fastball just a bit high.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. A payoff pitch one more time. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Well, they put the shift on him, overloading the right side, but they pitch him away. And he shoots the ball that way and picks up a base hit to left field. I don't know why guys don't do that more often.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you used to say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
In now, Russell Martin. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. 9th inning coming up. The Jays are out in front 6-4. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Roberto Ozuna.
Now at the plate, Rafael Hernandez. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Hernandez.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Ready with the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Corey Dickerson, as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Look out, 2-0 now. One out, nobody on. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Set to deliver on 2-1. 3-1. Evan Longoria will be next. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Showed the lead hold up in this one. The win would belong to Zach Greinke. Ready with the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Runner at first here, 1 man out. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Fred McGriff, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he can square it and keep it fair.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Joe Smith gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Joe Smith.
Stepping in now, Fred McGriff. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. 2 out with the man at first. Just got a piece to the right side. That's a foul ball. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. This is line to left. Carter is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
This was an awfully quick series, and it ended in a split. I have a feeling these two teams could have played a 20-game series and would have ended tied. Two evenly matched, well-coached ball clubs.
6-4 the outcome today. Zach Greinke gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Jake Odorizzi was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Rays, 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Zach Greinke. His record is now 1-0. Credit the save to Joe Smith, his first. The loss goes to Jake Odorizzi. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. A reminder that extra subway trains will be available at the Union and St. Andrews stations. The King Street streetcar provides access to St. Andrews Station via the ends of John Street or Peter Street. Light rail transit is also available along Queens Quay from Union Station.